like 99% of us, are more giving, because we got nothing to lose. And those who have 99, which is 1% of the population, they take one more. Why? To enter their possession into the next bracket of one more zero. The ancient Korean story of two brothers, Norbo and Hungbo, is a perfect example. At their bed, their father entrusted all the family assets, savings, bonds, stocks, ING and loan and whatnot, to his older son Norbo. Then that was the practice of the Confucian regulation of the time, expecting he would fulfill his responsibilities to manage the household, perform ancestral ceremonies, and keeping the family honor intact. But Norbo was not the kind of guy capable of fulfilling such metaphysical requirements. In fact, he was really greedy, violent, vicious, and perverted. We all have 5 organs and 6 entrails, right? 오장, 6보, right? They said Norbo has 오장, 7, which means he has extra entrails the size of a large chest piece right below his right rib cage, which produces some strange kind of hormone that make him go berserk. And his behaviors ranged from minor misdemeanors like shooting water guns at silk shop displays or spreading rumors about chaste widow next door, or if there's an acupuncturist, something's not right here. Okay, this is the kind of opportunity that Norbo will see. And then you should not drink with him because he would, while you are looking away, he may urinate in your beer bottle. And wrestling the hunchback on his back, smearing feces on the face of a blind man, and to more serious crimes. Listen to the ballad of Norbo's entrail of perversity. 대장군 벌무호 삼살방에 이상원 오구방에다 지구를 짓고 묻는데 부채질 막에다 말고 길 가는 과경양과 제일 듣기 붙들어 앞에까지 겨내려놓고 주란이 보면은 땅나 짓고 의사 보면은 도구도 적고 원 보면은 진도 적질 양만 보면은 관을 가끔 큰애기 겁탈 소녀를 보는 모함 잡고 우는 놈은 발가락 발리고 우는 놈 주잔치고 제주병에 오줌 싸고 소주병 비상 넣고 세방돈 현장 끊고 새가 보면은 땀 빼리고 완전 베리는 택견 복사동이는 둘집어 놓고 봉사는 똥길 놓고 해변 부이는 배를 차고 길가에 호박 놓고 옮기 전에다 말 달리기 이단 전에다 물총 놓고 이놈의 심사가 이래놓으니 삼강을 아느냐 오류를 아느냐 이년 오독한 놈이 세상 천지 어디가 있으란 말이야. There, it's gone. My ear is ill-shaped. Sorry, a little technical difficulty here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you. But On the other hand, Hung-bo was fiercely kind and frigidly immoral. Despite his horrible treatment from his older brother, he did his utmost to love and respect him. The first wonderful thing Nolbo did was to drive out his younger brother, Hung-bo, and his family out into the cold, with nothing but shirts on their back. 아이고 형님 한 번만 용서해 주십시오. Forgive me, older brother. 잔소리 말고 나가! Take your breath and go! To where? Where can we go? 나가란 말은 듣거니만은 아이고 여보 형님 동생을 나가라고 하니 어느 곳으로 가올까 이런 또 곳으로 가면 살듯하고 지산으로 가오니까 대기속제 주여 주옵소서 주여 항산으로 가오니까 이런 내가 너를 갈 곳까지 일러주랴 잔소리 말고 나가거라. This is how he got driven out. So they wander from place to place, looking for a place to settle. I feel like I just want to take this my ear, put it on the sorry, little technical difficulties here, but still it's better to be on the. It's a little better, yes. They wander from place to place, looking for a place to. This is how they ended up in Los Angeles, California. Nice weather, nice people, wonderful multicultural society. Now, the children, they cry for food and everybody is hungry. Okay? In traditional Korea, the traditional Korean custom carried over. If you are Yangban nobility, your job was to recite prose and compose poetry, but never commercial enterprise or physical labor. So with neither inheritance, nor savings, nor English, Hung-bo and his family, well, he has 11 children. And another one on the way. For as long as you know Hung-bo's wife, she's always pregnant. That's what you get when your marriage is made in heaven. They suffer an unspeakable poverty and humiliation, but they remain kind and compassionate to one another and to those around them. In the end, heaven rewarded them with great wealth and happiness. And going back to the Hung-bo Manurat song, flog the husband and feed the children, it's a little section from the long narrative of Hung-bo and kind of portraying the amazing, the paradox and the humor and pathos of their suffering. So shall I begin? Yes. Thank you. Unable to bear the sights and sounds of starving children and nagging wives, Hung-bo one day goes over to the municipal granary to borrow rice. Well, you've seen my son, right? his name is Sean, huh? He's Humbo's son now. So I will take him along to the town, right? Anyway, so Humbo is on his way to the granary, municipal granary, to buy his red bear coat, crumpled hat, and a torn fan, but not without the dignity of a noble man. 흥부가 들어간다 흥부지를 골짝 치면 천대 떨어진 헛다리 머리줄 조매요 새가 끈을 달아서 떨어진 헛다리 물고 알려주기다 쫀쫀하게 졸라매고 떨어진 헛놓고 실대로 종종이려고 붕배 둘러뛰고 한 손에다가 Sean, where are you? 한 손에다가는 떨어진 부채 들고 그것도 양반이라고 여덟 발자국으로 으식이식이 들어간다.
That's my dad. That's my papa. That's my dad. Thanks. And you know what? I'm so glad you guys could stop by the marketplace and listen to me do, some poetry for you. And I hope you enjoy, because if anything, if you've never heard this kind of stuff before, feel free to laugh. Feel free to cry. Feel free to just think or not think, okay? And if I go too fast for you, don't worry. Sometimes I don't understand what I'm saying, okay? So this little piece to remind me of how hard life can be, but at the same time, stay positive about it, okay? You guys ready? Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys ready? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I open mics like autopsies, commune with perspectives like dissected organs, absorbing the truth within every story until I needed a sedative. I became bored with the negatives, lyrically slice life, much like rolled dice, and practice true positivity to lie finally became immune to negativity like oranges with vitamin C, breaking hinges off the door. If you invited me to a pity party, hardly a force to be reckoned with, infected with so much positivity, I pee pet peeves until my pee is seen clearly. So positive, even the negatives in my mind added a line just to become a plus sign, to stop opposing and grow with me. Even my fears want to hang out sometimes, and I just hug them until they can cope with the scope of non-existence. It's just what happens when a focused mind has way too much time to think. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Sean Hill, and I'm pleased to meet you. This is just the first poem that I'm rapping. I'm just a baby waking up from his napping, learning how to walk and talk this life, from writing with chalk and concrete to rocking with break beats. Hip-hop became my training wheels to the point where I could speak. So forget about doing hip-hop. I pop and lock and then eat hip-hop. I am what I speak, and if you are what you eat, then I am hip-hop. Reincarnated, never debated to be the best. I'm not trying to be nothing less than myself. So help me or not, my throat is on fire. I don't mean to burn ya. I'm just breaking shackles like Nat Turner, but believe equality like Gandhi. See, I'm not a peace Nazi. The paparazzi couldn't stop me from getting the scoop like Cold Stone. I'm home alone in the zone like, oh, fellow, hello, is anyone out here? If I scream and no one hears me, do I make a sound? Check marks the box. Like it or not. I don't need your approval for this to be hot. And if it's ice cold, well, I honestly don't know. And don't care. But to be fair, I care if it's true. So let's play out the facts. I got your back like chiropractors. I want to be in your scene like the best actors. Hey, your DNA is beautiful. Let me be the X factor. But I got to get going eventually, so please don't miss me. I'll be back before you know I'm gone. I want to bring you songs better than fairy tales and nightingales, so I'm getting on tracks like John Henry, and offend me? Almost impossible. It wouldn't be logical. It's more probable to turn your energy into something possible, like world peace. And even then, many say that's highly unlikely, like a lock without a key, but I bend reality. We can all bend reality. We can turn the improbable into the everyday ordinary. Oh, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, you guys. guys. You guys are good. You guys are good listeners. I can tell. I can tell already. And if you want to leave any change around, give me some change. It's okay. I appreciate it. And you know what? I want to tell you guys a quick love story. Is that okay? Yeah? How many of you just love love? You guys are just like, you're in love right now with someone, yeah? It's okay. It's okay. Be free, yeah. Yeah? You love love too. You're like, hey, love. All right. How many of you don't have love right now, but you want love so much? You just want it so bad. You wake up tomorrow and you're like, oh, where are you, love? How many of you are like that, huh? No? It's okay. We've all been there. You don't have to lie. Okay. All right. And lastly, how many of you truly, honestly know what love is? Okay, interesting. All right, so this is my quite feeble attempt at a love story, okay? This is based on a true story that's based on another true story that I made up. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. It's funny how long it took me to say that to you. Building up courage like Lego blocks to say something so basic, so factual. You are beautiful. It's funny because it's not so hard now. I kept thinking about how it meant so much to say it, like saying that to you means I like you. And your response might mean that you like me, and that result would be crazy, because then I wouldn't know what to do next. And the truth was, I didn't really know what to do when I first said it. I was so excited about possible futures and saddened by a few regretful pasts that somehow the last thing I even thought about was now. So now, I'm fully present. I'm so present you could open me. I'm so present that when a first grade teacher asks who is present in class, all the kids respond with my name. I'm so present that when Michael J. Fox traveled back to the future to go back to the past and then back to the future again, he realized he was me anywhere he went. The present. Right now, you are so beautiful. And it's not a compliment. It's a fact. It's a truth. It's like saying birds sing, or the sky's blue, or the ocean has tides. And even then, you are just as beautiful as nature, because without you, the ocean doesn't want to wave anymore. Without you, mountains, they don't feel hardcore, and they just don't want to rock out anymore. Without you, stars have told me they would actually get neutered. You get that? Because it's like suicide for a star. They're balls of gas. It's terrible. It's terrible. So look, what I'm really trying to say is please keep existing. Please keep being you. I know I don't need to ask you this because you're so good at doing it. You do it even without a question. It's a lesson I keep teaching myself. So thank you for reflecting that lesson so I could see me and be me. Truly, thank you. And I love you. Not a compliment. It's a fact. You are beautiful. Remember, it's not a compliment. It's a what?
A fact.
All right. Thanks again for listening to that one. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. So look, I know you're busy. I know you got places to go. Okay, I have to check up on my dad in a little bit. So look, I'm going to share this one last piece with you, okay? Is that okay? You guys still got time? Yeah? Okay. So this was a really, really heavy piece for me, and it kind of happened when you think about everything that's sad in the world and things that you don't want to happen, and I thought about all those things, like every single one. Like I really pinpointed every single thing that was sad, and I just started crying. And crying, and more crying. And then I probably cried a little bit more. Cry. And then I reached this really empty place, and I thought to myself, this little tiny voice said, what next? What next? And this is kind of where that piece came. change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. I tote my heart like a gun, blasting away for more than just fun. Make drive-bys happen daily, city to city like Barnum and Bailey. Punch drunk love up with just one shot. People checking their AA from the love they got. I insert another clip. More rounds to go around. Busting caps of understanding and while planning, leaving adults stunned. Children feel tolerance, minus nonsense with a touch of this Midas gun. Except everything these bullets touch turns into love. No more bombs bursting in air. I'll shoot an armor-piercing piece of my heart into every politician and poverty-stricken person hurting from empty solutions and empty stomachs. No more sympathy rubs. I deliver compassionate clips into every wish, making each relationship take a dip into perspective. And never again does an older brother or significant other feel neglected. Right here, right now is where things usually begin to get hectic. People start running for exits and doors, trying to escape their unknown death wish, ever life wish. I insert another clip of my heart into an Uzi, spraying so many with multiple hits. People finally realize their mistake. They should have been running towards my bullets. And for those that already made it out the door, they found out too late they had nothing to run for. Because you see, I already had people placed outside, toting their own personal weapons with ammunition of heart. I started something more by becoming a lord of war. Fair, warfare. No, in fact, it's more like fanfare. See, it's music I'm willing to make. Last resort, of course, the dialogue didn't take. Everything else must have been done first. The fight with these self-made organic bullets, and if it's true what they say, ash to ash and dust to dust, well, it's a must I bust dust into all of us, since sometimes we don't care to do so. So many live life on cruise control, and I don't ask for whom the bell tolls, and I try my best to not do as I'm told, because I'd rather do what's right. That's a message in truth as old as life on this planet. I can't stand it, and I manage until the granite moves beneath me. The thought of making difficult easy is like a breeze to me. But before a tsunami birthed hurricane, I've been called insane, but that's a name I'm willing to make myself with no help. Being sane in a crazy world hurts. But no worse than a terse verse, a cursed hearse, or a man who just sneezes the same time that he burps. Because you see, it's all relative. Like friend to partner to marriage. Like friend to best friend can become like kin. And I remind myself of these reasons for fighting this war on selves, and I hope to package similar guns of love on all store shelves, non-toxic for kids and suitable for all ages. And the funny thing is that in my war, everyone, and I mean everyone, truly lives. Oh, look at the time, you guys. I gotta get going. Thank you.
Wow, you did it good. Really good.